what does this mean in the context of the future of work today, where we find ourselves in the telecom retail industry and the workplace every single day now? Well, for the first time in history, we have as many as 6 generations joining every single day. Now, I know we don't have that many Gen Alphas, 14, 15-year-olds coming into work every single day, but they're coming in quick. Gen Z and millennials currently make up 50% of the workforce. Some data shows that in the next 5 to 10 years, they will make up as much as 75% of the workforce because so many baby boomers are retiring. So Gen Z, this is iGen, smartphone generation. This is a generation that does not know a world without the iPhone. Forget double clicking, like that's too much work. Swipe right, swipe right. I can swipe right, I can get what? A car, food, place to stay, a date. Didn't work so well for me, it works for some people apparently, right? Then those people get to work and they're like, I should probably be the boss. I've been here 3 days. It's your 3rd day. Swipe right. I should probably change my title and put SVP next to it. It's your 3rd week. What are you talking about? But that's their expectation. So I'm an elder millennial myself. I was born in the early 80s, 1983. I call us the Oregon Trail generation. Yeah, like we get technology. We had AOL Instant Messenger. We had early email. But back in the day, 7 p.m., if you made plans to meet up with someone at 7 for a date and they're not there, like you got stood up. You're going home. Like unless there's a payphone there and they're sketchy enough to have a pager, like that's it. It's not like, oh, my Uber's late. I couldn't find you on Google Maps. It's like, no, get out of there, going home. Give it up for Gen X. Like we can give it up for Gen X. I guarantee you if you go to any industry conference anywhere in the world, there is not one session titled Gen X, right? I think we need to invest more in our mid-career and Gen X talent, often tasked with navigating this workplace of managing up and down. And baby boomers, I think we often treat baby boomers as if they're already out the door. They're just waiting for retirement. They're just winding out the clock, which is simply not the case. We lose the opportunity to harness the wisdom and experience of these folks. And people are working later and later into their lives, either out of financial necessity to provide for their families, or because they simply love their work. So we have to create a workplace that works for everyone. I do want to, not double click, swipe right, a little bit on what this next generation of talent is looking for, because I think it gives us some clues into how do we build that culture, both for our people and for our customers and the retail experience. First of all, timely, fast, digital, personalized updates. Does anyone know the average attention span of a teenager right now? If any of you have young kids, you'll probably know this. It is 20 seconds. 20 seconds. 3 hours a day on TikTok, 20 seconds. So if someone applies, 20-something applies for a new role with us, a job, and we say, oh yeah, this is great, we'll get back to you in 3 weeks. 3 weeks? This person doesn't remember what happened 3.5 minutes ago. Now, I'm not saying we hire them on the spot, but that process has to be fast. It has to be quick. They are not applying for the role that the person had the job before. They are not applying for the role that the person who had the job 6 months ago, 6 years ago, 6 weeks ago. They are applying for the role for their future, for their career. What does that look like? Flexibility. I think we usually throw out flexibility. People think it just means, oh, the ability to work from home some of the time. Hybrid. No. What young people are looking for is the ability to have advocacy and agency in terms of how their career grows and develops. Now, sometimes, yes, sometimes this manifests as, I should probably be running this place. Like, no, you shouldn't. You really don't know what you're doing. Right? I should probably get a promotion. You've been here for a month. Right? But sometimes it means, oh, I'd like to be there one day or work on that project, and we can provide that. Personal and professional success. This is something that has changed over the years, over the generations. It used to be that you expected your job to provide professional growth, access to new skills, training, mentors. You kind of work your way up the ladder, get a raise, get a better title, keep going, keep going. Increasingly, young people are looking for personal growth in the workplace. This sense of how do I navigate this intimidating, overwhelming, constantly rapidly evolving AI world. Things are coming at me so quickly. And look, some people roll their eyes at me, look, Smiley, Jesus. These young people, they want me to be their mother at work. I'm not your mom, I'm your boss. I'm not your father, you have a father. Like, I'm here to, I pay you. I pay you to do a job. And If we just take that mindset and flip it just a little, when that person comes out with their entire life story and everything that happened that weekend, we take a huge deep breath and we go, tell me more. What's on your mind? How can I support you? Or have you listened to this podcast? Have you read this book? You should probably talk to this person. Or when I was at your age or your stage in your career, this was really helpful. You should probably have a lunch meeting with this person. We might lose you one day, but I want to help you get where you're going. So you should look into this. That's going to help that person do better work. We are not just a boss or a supervisor. We are a mentor, a coach, a culture built on mental health and wellness. We used to never talk about mental health at work. If you had a mental health thing, it's like, go see a therapist. If you can get the appointment Tuesday night at 8 p.m. or Saturday morning, good luck. It took a pandemic for us to start talking about the needs, the mental health needs of our workforce and the needs of working parents, specifically working mothers. According to LinkedIn, 66% of Gen Z expect that their culture is rooted in mental well-being. And it's not just Gen Zers. According to the American Psychological Association, 92% of all workers of every generation expect that their workplace is going to look out for their emotional and psychological well-being. So these are things that have shifted across the generations.